Hello, my name is Sophie Fletcher. I'm the author of Mindful Hypnobirthing and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to put all these tools into place on the day. This is a question that I've been asked so many times, and in fact when I first wrote the book, my editor said to me, "Sophie, you've got to tell people what to do during a contraction." And I said to her, people know what to do. They'll be tuned into their body, they'll be able to connect with it, they'll be in their zone, and they'll just know what to do. And she said, "No, Sophie, you've got to put this in." So I reluctantly put it in my book, and actually people find it really, really helpful. You can be just totally go with the flow and trust that the tools that you've practiced will come up when you need them, or you can be quite prescriptive around it as well. It really depends on you. I know people that really do love to go with the flow, and I work with people who want that. I've actually got a printout of at which point during labour what you might be experiencing emotionally, physically, what sort of tools might work, what your partner can do to support you, and it's a whole handout sheet, and some people really love that framework. If I were to give a few really simple tips around hypnobirthing and how to use hypnobirthing on the day, there would be, just a few. The first one is not to get overwhelmed with techniques. Find 3 techniques that you really love and that really work for you. I always find people want to have a massive toolkit of tools, but you don't need that many. You just need to work out which ones work well for you. So you might learn a lot, but you don't have to take all of those into the birth room. So work out your favorite tools and practice those tools so they become really well conditioned and really effective on the day. On the day if you know things are happening, so you're getting a few niggles, you might have irregular contractions, they might be stopping and starting. The biggest tip that I have is just to carry on with your day. Just see those contractions, those waves, those surges as an interruption to your day. So if one comes, just stop, just breathe through it and just carry on. With a lot of the people that I've supported, we might go for a walk, we might go to the shops, we might do lots of, someone I did some gardening with, she was very comfortable pottering around the garden, just stopping and breathing through her contractions as they came. So just carry on with your day until you're unable to do that any longer. And you'll find that you kind of go deeper and deeper within yourself. So you can start off being able to do quite a lot, and then the deeper you go into your birthing zone and the closer your contractions get together, the more you'll be maybe staying in doing your tracks, focusing on your breathing, rocking on the ball, all those things. So carry on, just with your normal day as long as you possibly can. Knowing when to go into hospital if you're going into hospital. So the other tip I have is to stay home as long as you possibly can. We know that the earlier you're in hospital, the higher the risk of intervention. So staying at home as long as possible means that you're activating that oxytocin by being in an environment where you feel private, safe and undisturbed. Don't feel pressurized to go into hospital by partners or family members. Listen to what you're feeling and how you are in the environment you're in. Some people will feel safer in hospital earlier, others later. It's very, very individual. So recognize what's happening for you. If you're going into hospital, make sure you have all your tools and you're thinking about what you've learned as part of your hypnobirthing course. The biggest thing as a doula, and that I say to birth partners, is the minute you get in, get that room right. So get the lights off, get the scent out, Get the music or the tracks on if you're listening to something. And I always say put headphones on or in-ear as well, because that will help you get into your zone really, really quickly. It just shuts out that additional noise. The amount of people that have said to me the difference between having headphones on and listening and off is remarkable. So think about that as well. You know, bring other things into your environment, use water, use the birth pool. And, you know, I always see to say to people who've done hypnobirthing, if you're starting to feel you're coming out of your zone, or you're feeling a bit more alert, or things feel like they've changed, or there's too many people in the room, go to the toilet or the loo. Shut the door. It's somewhere where we naturally feel very private, and so your body will respond to that, and oxytocin will respond to that. So really get that environment right. Use your hypnosis and breathing, use your triggers during contractions to relax, and use breathing and use your tracks in between contractions as well. Hypnosis is really compatible with movement as well. A lot of people think you'll be lying on a bed just listening to tracks, but it's not like that. Hypnosis can be waking on hypnosis, or it can be more of an asleep hypnosis. So you can use your breathing and your tracks with movement as well. So that can be rocking on a ball, it can be moving around the room. And always come back to your breath as the anchor. And, you know, sometimes people don't use anything more than the breath and a positive affirmation or suggestion. Like, as I'm breathing in, I relax. As I breathe out, I let go. And it's a really simple one to anchor you in the rhythm of your breath. And it is all about rhythm, getting a really good rhythm on the day. And the last thing is choice. Remember to have your brains with you and think about choice. Take your time. Don't ever feel like you're being rushed into a decision or a choice that you instinctively don't feel is right for you. So have patience, ask for time, and make those connections with those in the birth room. So that's kind of very, very quick how to apply tools on the day. There's a lot more to it, obviously, but those are the things that I think come up time and time again. But most of all, believe you can do it. Hypnobirthing works. I have seen this, you know, in the birth room so many times. I've trained midwives who've come to do hypnobirthing because they can't believe what they've seen. And part of the success in hypnobirthing is believing in the power of your mind. You know, your mind is incredible. Your body is incredible. And, you know, through a hypnobirthing course, my goal is to get you to a place where you know that deep down, you know that you are capable of giving birth. And that's where I want you to be on the day that your baby is born, so that you have a really positive experience.